everybody. So today we were working on surface area. So the best way to go through, at least at this point in time, is to find a nice picture every time we do it. And so here's just a general good place to get started. Here's a cylinder. You've got the radius, you've got the height, and I put a diameter down on the bottom if that's helpful. So what I'm going to do, today we unrolled that. Remember we had a soup can and you took the stuff off the side. And so this piece right here, that's called the lateral area. And so it's like the lateral is where the label is on there. And so you take that and that makes a rectangle. And so that's your label from the can, and then the top and the bottom. And so we're going to figure out, how do I go through and find the area of each? Well, circles, you're getting pretty good at that. You know that. I roll with it. Boy, I'm not scared, because area is pi r squared. Yep, and if you know that one, then you also know this. And it's a good idea just to have this written down somewhere so you can find it. Then over here, I've got the height on the side over here, and I'm going to change colors on that. So the height is over on the side, and right here, this red line, that's where the problem comes in, because this wraps around the circle. So this right here is the circumference. Well, you can see me driving in a car. Circumference is 2 pi r. I think it's spinning on a car, but anyway. So you get your 2 pi r right here, and then you're gonna, to find the area of this, you multiply it by your height. So 2 pi r, and then I multiply that by the height. Then when I'm done, I add the circles, and then I add this middle piece. So in your home fun tonight, a lot of us got through 1 and 2, so we're not even going to start there. We're just going to start at 3 and 4. The best thing for you to do is draw this piece out every time for right now until you see it. So what I know that the height is 10. I know that the radius equals 4. So this tells me to find the lateral area. Okay. Well, I know that my height is 10. And then right here, I've got to find my circumference, which is 2 times pi times my radius of 4. So you pull out your calculator, you do that. Alright, so what did you get inside of there? So I got right here, this red piece, I got was 25.12. Well, if that's the case, then don't forget to multiply that by your height. So the inside, is 251.2. Hopefully you didn't just reach for your calculator to do that like I did. When you multiply by 10, you can just move the decimal point over. So here's what the area of this rectangle is. If that doesn't make sense, back up, walk through, what in the world did I just do? Then I go up to here. And to find the area of this, it's just pi times the radius of 4 times the radius of 4. So pi r squared. And do that on your calculator. So you get 50.24. All right, if that's true, do I even have to do this one, or do I know it? Got it. So 50.24. Now let's go over and look at filling in our blanks. Lateral area, that is this. All right, so the lateral area is where the label comes from. So that goes right there. Now for the total area, I'm not going to tell you what that is. Total area means you add up all 3 parts, add them up, that goes into your total area. So pause the video, make sure you got that. Then I'm going to go on to the next one, and I'll turn it off if the bell rings. All right, next one. Here we go. We've got, let's put it out every time, draw this, because it will just help your brain to see it better. So I know that my radius is 20, and my height is 70. Now, sometimes people think that this is the height, but the side of the, it doesn't matter if it's standing up or laying on its side. 70 is going to be my height. So I'm going to go through, I've got 70. In order to find this, I know that this red line right here is 2 pi r. So when I do that, I'm going to do 2 times pi times 20, because that's my radius. So I go in and I find that. You should be finding it at the same time as I am. And I got something that does not make sense at all. So 125.6. Then I've got to multiply that by the side because I'm looking for my full area. Sorry, there's a crazy amount of stuff going on in the building today. There is the bell. So I multiplied it out and I get 8,792. So that's this piece right here. That is my lateral area. Then how do you find over here, how do you find your area of a circle? Yep, it's just pi r squared. So that is 3.14 times 20 times 20. So go in, get that done. So this is 1,256. If this one's 1,256, there we go. What do you do with these three numbers? That is going to be your total area. So you take care of that on your own. All right? We're going to do one more. Then, just so you know, when you get to the bottom ones, you might say, there's not a picture. That's fine if there's not a picture. You draw your own picture and do it on a different piece of paper, something like that. It's not any more difficult. You just need to put a little more effort in. So let's see. This one right away, I'm going to do, can you do your pi r squared right here to find this? Do that. And this. I'm not even going to walk through that with you this time because I think you can do it. And if you get this one, you can do this one. So it's going to be 3.14 times whatever your radius is, 9 times 9. You come up with that on your own. This right here, this red line, is the circumference because it goes around my circle. So 2 pi r. And when I do that, that's 2 times pi times the radius of 9. And then you get something there. And what's your height? 6.5. So you're going to multiply 2 times 3.14 times 9. Get whatever you get there, then multiply it by your 6.15 or your 6.5, pardon. That is your answer right here. So you're going to find this answer. That's your lateral area. Find this answer. This answer. What do you do with all three of them to get the total of your area? You are right. So we're going to spend another day on this. Know that the answers are there. So just go through and try something and you can do it. Have a good night.